Alright, so, I was playing this a little bit before. I'm actually trying to knock out my perks, which is a big pain, but I'm doing that now. So I'm actually, with the perks, I pretty much have them all done, with the exception of the dreaded London Drift, which I found an easier way to do it, so I'm going to go and try and do that. But everything else has been completed up to this point. So I'm going to try to knock that out. I think I have maybe 10 more of the drifts to do. Unfortunately, when I say 10, I have to do 5, so it's actually 50, which is a big pain, big pain. Right.
Gotta go. Come on! Slowly now. Come on!
Oh, don't get in my way, don't get in my way, come on.
Slowly. Faster!
Alright, so this is almost done.
Easy now. Move it!
I was doing this the long way, which was taking much, much longer. Luckily, I found this way to expedite the process. So much easier.
Faster! Easy.
One more.
Come on! Slow down.
Alright. Every perk has been completed. Checkmark means it's all been done. Okay. And some of these, well, actually a lot of these were a huge pain, but got them out of the way. Alright. Very cool. Usually this is the type of thing that people would do post-game, but I like to do it all in one go, if humanly possible. Alright. So I pretty much have everything maxed out that is can humanly be maxed out as far as me currently in the story. The only thing I haven't done is this throwing knife upgrade, which I need to do in the story. Pretty much I have all these, yep. Don't think there's anything I can craft right now. Nope. Everything's been crafted. Okay. So now I need to progress with the story. So where is the earliest sequence I can do? Sequence 6, Case of Identity. So that would be, this is Evie. Would be up here. Let's have to do some story. Don't really like to play as Jacob, but some campaign missions force you to do it. So I kind of have to by proxy. That's what it is. So where are you, Jacob? You are over here. Jacob intends to hunt down Mr. Dredge to uncover Plutus.
Bus feud ends in blood!
I'll take one.
Here you go, sir.
I say we stop this goodwill towards strangers nonsense and focus on what London really needs. Solid leadership, whose hard work will raise everyone up to success. As go the titans of business, so goes the world.
Oi!
You weak fool. Get a job!
The best guards money can buy won't do Mr. Dredge any good.
There you go, boy. Do not kill any policemen. I don't need to do that, I'm just gonna climb up.
Speak up if any here have heard of a man named Plutus, mentioned in the bank next door.
Okay. This is going to be frustrating. So I can't kill these guys.
Omni, do you do business at the bank? Anyone here visited the vault next door.
I mean, what if I do hire the rooks? Like, I'm not actively killing any police, but it's probably going to count it by proxy, which is annoying.
If any here have heard.
What news you got?
More than ever.
And if I can start a distraction, then sure. Get him. Got him.
Jacob, it's me, Sergeant Frederick Appeline.
Freddy.
Sergeant, undercover. There's to be a robbery at the Bank of England, I'm sure of it.
Robbery? It's a fortress.
The boys at the station thought I was joking. Wouldn't be so funny if it was their life savings.
Who's behind it?
That's confidential.
Oh, come on, Freddy. I can help you. Imagine the headlines. Thieves caught in the act. Abeline right, all along.
Well, I suppose I can fill you in a little. Every fiscal quarter, a branch of the bank is robbed. Never the same branch. The thieves are supplied by Cockham merchants.
Thanks for the info, Freddy.
It's Sergeant! I'm keeping my eye on you.
Sure you are, Freddy. My God, I'm supposed to have this type of weapon. That's a joke. You know, I might as well try and upgrade everything on me here. Would only make sense, right? And I have all the money I need, so I can definitely get it. That's what happens when you have too much money to burn. Going through it all, alright. I'm still moving money, 176,000. They've still got plenty of money. Looks like I need to upgrade all these too. So I'm technically not done. I do need to use that as well. And upgrade all the suits. A spot of tea. Okay. Get there, about the story.
stay clear of us, please.
My God, thank you.
Oh, Zaberline again. Jacob plans to follow the Cochrane weapon crates to their destination in order to unmask Plutus, the man planning the big heist.
If only I knew which shipment it was, then I could trace the weapons to their owner.
Capital idea, Freddy. Here we are, the shipping docks. Now, where are the Cockham crates intended for Mr. Plutus?
Everything you've ever wanted, right here. I'll be right here if you change your mind.
Don't get in my way. Let's just have some fun with these guys. Let's have them kill each other. Damn. What nuts.
Where the devil is it? That was easy enough. I thought maybe I would aggro the other guys, but it's not the case.
What the hell was that?
What was that? You should investigate.
Tea. Maybe later.
You know what? Let me just fight him. Fuck that.
How are we supposed to get? How did he get through? We might need reinforcements.
Hello. And now to wait for the crates to be retrieved.
Bloody hell, you still open? Don't want them tea leaves turned to dust, do we? Protect these crates. Any mistake will cost you dearly.
Keep your knickers on. We hear ya.
Good.
Do I need to chase this thing?
Myself.
It's a shame I can't stop in for a pint. Damn this fog.
These guys are like fighting.
Quiet. I don't like it.
Scared of ghosts, are you?
No, sir.
Good, move on. We'll keep an eye on you.
Keep quiet!
Watch the road!
I bet Greenie's tailing Evie right about now. Good luck.
Okay. They stopped, so I'm good.
Templars. Ah yes, lead me to Mr. Plutus.
What the hell do you want me to do? I got all these obstacles in the way. my god, are you serious? Like, what the hell? How do you expect me to tail this thing?
Calm down right now.
Templars.
Of course, there's guys here too. Fuck's sake.
Ah, yes. Lead me to Mr. Plutus.
This is frustrating. So what? Oh my god. So I need to go into carriage. It's the only way to do this.
Intend to stay up there forever?
Atta girl. Templars. Walk on, girl. Ah, yes. Lead me to Mr. Plutus. Keep moving. Let's go.
Your time's a charm, man.
Easy now. Steady on. Who's a good horse? You are. Doing fine, girl. Walk on, girl. Keep moving.
An exciting chase.
Let's go. Steady on. That's a girl.
Where's this guy driving all spastically here?
Who's a good horse? You are. That's the way.
The weapons are here.
Same routine as before. The twopenny opens a vault, we robs it and leaves the money in his storehouse. Look sharp, the boys are waiting.
To the Bank of England. Yeah.
Plutus is twopenny.
Okay. Hey, what's up, Darkseid? How you doing? How's your weekend going? Alright, so I need to see where I need to go. So I can't do the other Jacob. I'm assuming that's the assassination. So I can do the Evie memories. I'm doing alright, Darkseid. Doing alright. Hope everything's well with you. Okay, so one good deed is what I need to find. So that is... let's see. Here. So let me fast travel to the train and look at how I can do that memory with Evie. Pretty fine, good to hear. What are you playing currently? Obviously this isn't Resident Evil, but figured I'd do some Assassin's Creed on my spare time.
Nice to see you again, Spy. My, that's a lovely cave.
So you know what, actually, let me get off here. So I can do this for Evie. One good deed, Evie visits Southwark after Jacob assassinated Pearl and shut down her omnibus company. Alright, let's turn into Evie. Have you ever played any Assassin's Creed games, Darkseid?
I will not build a single bus for you criminals.
Oh, you'll do as we say, Bailey. Or we're gonna have to pay you and your family a visit.
You leave them be.
Hey!
Do I get to fight? Do I need to tail the carriage? Is that what I need to do?
That's it.
Ooh, okay, I get to break carriages. Alright, nice.
Faster! Come on! Yeah! Faster! Come on! Get up!
go, gotcha. Played the first one when it came out. Yeah, it was a great game for its time. This is technically number... oh jeez, I don't even know.
Easy, easy.
But let me drive the carriage. Are you serious? Never mind.
Now, what could that be?
And Brotherhood. Good games, yeah. This is, I mean, if you were to count, this is, like, what, the 10th game? Something like that?
Take
A lot of games.
They're gone.
Not for long! They'll hurt my kids! They'll... I don't know what I'm doing. My kids are no fear.
Tell me why you've got the blighters after you.
The city's been turned upside down since Attaway Transport and the Milner Company went belly up. With no one to fill their shoes, the gangs made their move.
Well done, Jacob.
As is Bailey, the only omnibus builder in the city, they are demanding that I work for them. I know good men who want to form a united transport company. What is it they say in America? For the people, by the people? That is our intention for the London General Omnibus Company. But those thugs got hold of the deed to Attaway Transport. We need it to begin our company.
Mr. Bailey, I am Miss Fry. Consider me an ally to your cause. Go on.
Yeah, run over that kid.
Easy, girl. Easy now.
Do not let the target exit the factory. Not really sure what that means, but... there you go. Oh, crap. Well, what the hell? That was totally out of my control. I'm supposed to be in charge of what the AI does. Come on. That was stupid. Okay, so how do I get in? Alright, here's one way. Time to be sneaky. They have plenty of weapons. Easy enough. Return the deed. Is it Mr. Deeds? Longfellow Deeds? Oh, what's that? The World War II. God damn. Been going the wrong way. Like an idiot. Whoops.
Evie, nice to see you again.
How you doing, Evie?
Doing alright? Doing alright. Great graphics. Yeah, it's a pretty good looking game. Even though the one before this, Unity, actually looks much better, believe it or not. Give me some stuff, boy. Alright.
Well done.
This changes things up quite a bit, because now, as you can see, I have a grappling hook, which is a first for the Assassin's Creed games. Makes traversing a breeze. Kind of feel like Batman.
I sent Roth's men a message. You and your family are safe.
You are blooming brilliant. The founding members of the London General Omnibus Company. Good, moral men. All of them. We'll have buses rolling before you know it. Thank you, Miss Fry.
My pleasure.
Those are interesting memory. See the difference compared to the old ones? Yeah. And keep in mind, I'm playing on PC too, so that is a bit of a factor as well. Not sure how well it shows up on stream, but on here it's running at 60 frames. Working pretty well.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Do that. Okay, so what do I have new? Cape. These aren't new, but sure. Crafting. What can I make that's new? Mirage, Gauntlet. Craft. Okay. EV's notebook. Even though the old ACs are great too, they were. I mean, back at the time, it was, first Assassin's Creed was a really good looking game for its time. That was back in what, 2010 years ago? 2008? 2007? Funny how time flies. Pearl Attaway is dead, and with her, the omnibus company she founded at Ram. Jacob was terse when he told me the news. He left directly, not answering any of my questions. Accordingly, I took myself to the borough to see if there was more at work. It seems that in his haste, Jacob incapacitated both of London's principal omnibus companies, not just Attaway's. This has created something of a vacuum in the transit world. I happened upon several of the blighters menacing the life and family of one Edward Hodson Bailey. Seems Bailey is looking to start his own omnibus company and aims to set standards for the quality of service. I drove up the blighters and helped Bailey secure the permissions he needed to set up his company. Hopefully the omnibuses will be up and running very soon. The current situation is causing headaches for anyone trying to navigate London's streets. I really must speak to Jacob about thinking through the repercussions of his actions. He is creating almost as many problems as he solves. So what happens when you're boneheaded? Okay, so what is next? Next would be a thorn in the side. And let me just stock on 2 while I'm at it. Yeah, so Darkside, just so you're aware, so obviously the first Assassin's Creed was in the, during the Crusades, so that was like in the 1400s. We are in 1860 something here. I don't know if it says. We can go by the dates, right? So we got. So she was born in 1840, so 1860s. 1860s London. In the middle of the Industrial Age. Oh, that's good. Might as well upgrade all these. I'm very OCD with these games, so I like to have everything. Of course, that means upgrading my weapons to their max potential.
Hope to see you again.
So where would the next EV memory be? I don't see it.
There must be something.
So what am I missing here? Oh, maybe that's what it is, Henry, on the train. So remember, he was on the train, so that's probably what it is. So in this Assassin's Creed, you can pick as 2 people, 2 brothers, well, brother and sister. I prefer playing as the girl, because she does seem to have better weapons.
Seems a letter has come for Jacob.
The Transit Authority.
A pleasant day.
Not to worry. I left it in perfectly good shape before you got there.
The twisty streets of London. I know everyone.
Someone broke a window at St. Paul's? That just doesn't sound like you.
Here's Henry. Evie and Henry search their books for an illustration of the key Miss Thorne stole.
What good is a key if you don't know what lock it opens?
I dare say Miss Thorne is in the same predicament.
Henry! Mr. Green, here, this is it.
This matches a casket owned by the Queen, kept in the Tower of London.
It's a fortress. I don't suppose you have any friends there?
A guardsman? If you can find him once you're inside.
I'll talk to you again when I have the shroud. Thank you for your help.
Right, yes. Good luck.
Evie?
Oh, he's in love, boy. Oh, so I'm in Westminster.
Lots of guards. Predictable patrol routes. Thorne may already be inside. Better stick to the shadows.
Kill fewer than 5 royal guards. I mean, do I kill fewer? What does it even mean? Entry 6. I realized today that I have not updated the story of my search for the Piece of Eden, though much has happened since then. I traveled to the monument, Jacob following along. He made several absurd comments about my relationship with Mr. Green and how Father would have viewed it. As if Jacob ever cared how our father would have viewed anything. The clues I uncovered led me to St. Paul's Cathedral, where I was able to open a secret room, concealed in the very top of the dome. The room was empty except for a plinth, on which was the key that Kenway's manuscript had promised. The inscription on the plinth said, Agressit Mendero. It's Latin. The remedy is worse than the disease. I was musing on this and what it could mean when Miss Thorne overtook me. I drew her out, asking about the shroud and why she wants it. She revealed that the shroud confers immortality. She attacked me before I could trick her into telling me more. We fought. I thought I had her beaten, but she is not a woman who gives up easily. I misjudged her strength. At the last second we struggled, and she stumbled into one of the windows, which shattered. She fell, but as she did, she grasped the chain around my neck, which held the key. My neck was suspended above the jagged glass of the windowsill. A moment more, and I would have been impaled. So I cut the chain that held her and let her fall. When I looked out the window a moment later, she was gone, and the key with her. I've tried to find words to express my frustration, to no avail. For now, Mr. Green and I are attempting to find what it is the key is meant to unlock, in the hopes that we may find it before Miss Thorne does. The shape is unique, and we are certain we will be able to find a mention of it in one of Henry's catalogs of antiques. I can only hope that Miss Thorne is still searching, as we are. I have had no word of her whereabouts, not even from Clara, whose urchins see every going-on in London. Perhaps she is locked in her library, as are we. I see that I have called Mr. Green very informally above. That is a habit I must try to curb. Perhaps Jacob is right. I must not allow emotion to compromise the assassins.
The shroud is in a chest that matches the key. Find it and bring it to me.
Halt! Escort to the keys. Halt!
Who comes there?
The keys.
Whose keys?
Queen Victoria's keys.
Hers! Queen Victoria's keys! And all's well!
You're not with the Royal Guard. How many of you are there? Tell me.
Let me go. This is treason. Just you wait until I get out. There'll be hell to pay.
There's quite a few ways to go about this. Okay, so this is the area that was in World War One. Interesting. And there's a chest here, are you kidding? Oh, you're kidding me. Okay, so I can get the keys. Geofume Warder unlocks all doors, carries the master keys which can open any door in the castle. Steal the master key.
Report! All quiet, sir.
Alright, they didn't see me. Cool. So now I can rescue the constable, which is on the other side here. I don't have to kill him, then I won't. Constable of the Tower unlocks allies to hire, can aid in combat and instruct his guards to do the same. Can I open this door? So these guys I can kill.
Their rifles are much better than the machines. Might as well help ourselves while we're here.
Okay, so I can kill these guys no problem, which is good.
Nothing's gonna slip past me.
Okay.
Miss Thorne seems to think the assassins will try to...
She's not alive! The devil is she!
Another one bites the dust.
For God's sake, I wish they'd just knocked the constable out.
Is someone out there?
Yes. A friend.
Oh, that's good. Say, friend, could you get me out? Guards ran off with the keys. Thank you. It's treason is what it is, and desecration of the chapel. Miss Thorne told me to be grateful they didn't kill me outright. The nerve.
She's after an object of great power. She cannot be allowed to steal it.
Not the crown jewels.
Something much more important.
We must stop her. I still have men loyal to me. I'll rally them.
I'm a predator.
Why is he listed as red? Is he an enemy now?
Oh, I'm going to enjoy hurting you. That was exceedingly inappropriate.
Wait, what?
What in God's name do you think you're doing? Consider your next move carefully. I am your best.
I don't know why they was saying he was the constable, but... Where's this guy coming from? Whatever.
All right, gentlemen, we are facing an enemy we never expected. Traitors in our midst, but this young woman is our ally and she knows their methods. Follow her directions as you would my own.
Yes, sir. If the constable says so, then it's our duty.
For Queen Victoria!
I don't really need them. Really, that's the only way in. That's frustrating. I mean, I didn't kill them, so it shouldn't count, right?
The Black Lady of Hell opens wide her loving arms. She calls me, but she will receive you in her parlor. Teeth and toes and a bloody nose.
Here we are.
President
Spy woman is here!
I should get back to work. Come back here!
Alert! The leader of the Rooks is in the vicinity!
I suspect something is not right here. If you value your life, keep your distance.
Come on, then.
Oh, he kicked her ass.
So, you have murdered me after all. But what good will that do you? The shroud isn't here.
You sought a tool of healing in order to extend your own power.
Not mine. Ours. You are so short-sighted. You'd hoard power and never use it, when we would better the condition of humanity. I hope you never find the shroud. You have no idea what it truly can do.
Tell me then.
No.
Thanks, Constable. You just beat the shit out of her. With your bare hands.
I need to sound the alarm. You'd best get yourself away before I do. I'll hold off as long as I can. Hold on, lads.
The whole ass. No one killed the bodyguards. Ooh.
Take this down. Then I want it sealed until you receive further orders. Miss Thorne. You supplied me with the means to secure London's future. The city thanks you. The Order thanks you. I thank you. But the shroud can only be worn by one. Therefore, I hereby dissolve this partnership. I promise to endow you with an income into your old age. But that is the most I can do. May the Father of Understanding guide you. Yes, what is it?
Miss Thorne, sir.
What of her?
I'm sorry, sir. She is dead.
And the key? Where is the key?
There was no key found on her body, sir.
Oh, he's pissed.
The shroud will be mine, even if I have to raise hellfire to do it. Burn the letter.
You're crippling him. Alright, good job, Constable. You fucking whipped her ass. It was great.
Devil?
Master Assassin. To burn this outfit is to display one's status as a Master Assassin. Sharp silhouette and striking blood red highlights are a warning to enemies that they look upon death itself. That penny. Wait, so where would that be? That penny. Jacob appears to enter the Bank of England, stop the robbery, and eliminate 2 penny.
What say you?
You're not gonna like it.
Now, see here. I am graced with the Aberline family's robust constitution.
2 pennies robbing the Bank of England.
The governor of the bank. I think I might need to sit down.
There's no time for that. Bastard's probably deep in the vault by now.
However you get in. I don't want to know.
Of course. But do you know how I can get in?
Yeah, give me some tips.
The bank is designed to protect England's gold reserves. A fortress, guarded under lock and key. There is the bank manager, Mr. Osborne. Only he is allowed free access to the vault. You can spot him near the entrance. And, oh yes, one man keeps a close watch on the vault door. He watches it like a hawk. If he sees you, he's sure to seal it. The guard captain, Gus Howard, knows Twopenny well. He is in on this, I'm certain. Mr. Fry, please use discretion. The only way to implicate Twopenny is to catch him in the act. Do not jeopardize him. No big displays. This is the Bank of England. If you encounter any trouble, I'll be in the atrium. In disguise.
Twopenny won't be leaving that vault.
I think as long as I'm not limited to who I can kill, then it'll be fine. Killing him will keep the vault open. Close the vault door at the first sign of trouble.
Now, I'll take you in, and you'll see everything is perfectly secure.
Bank manager, easy vault access guards will move to let the manager aside. Oh, crap. No. I mean, please come back. That'd be great.
Where is Twopenny?
Please! I have a family. He's in the vault ogling his priceless paintings.
Come on.
I thank you for... enjoy the day.
I will let the governor know how helpful you have been when next we dine.
Nearly done, I hope. Why can't Tupani just go home and leave this to the professionals? Get it done with. Come on.
Oh, there's a thing there, so I should just poison them.
Why can't Tupani just go home and leave this to the professionals? Nearly done, I hope.
Ah, so good to see you again, sir. My apologies for keeping you waiting.
Thank goodness you're here. My bank's Irish interests have been damaged by those damn Fenians.
Now, I'll take you in and you'll see everything is perfectly secure.
Why can't Tupani just go home and leave this to the professionals?
What? Okay. That was stupid. Come on. How did you see me?
Where is Tupani?
Please! I have a family. He's in the vault ogling his priceless paintings. I will let the governor know how helpful you have been when next we dine.
Why can't Tupani just go home and leave this?
How did you see me? What the f... Wow, come on, you've got to be joking. I'm literally hugging the wall and he sees me. Come on. That's some bullshit.
Where is Tupani?
Please! I have a family. He's in the vault ogling his priceless paintings.
Oh, fancy. Fitting for Tupani's tomb.
Last chance for the tour. See the inner workings of this thrilling marvel of commerce. Last chance for the tour. See the inner workings of this thrilling marvel of commerce.
You will never catch up.
Okay, so I need to kill him by knife. And then just let the other guys kill each other. This is annoying.
Where is Tupani?
Please! I have a family. He's in the vault ogling his priceless paintings.
Let's try this damn thing again.
Oh, fancy.
Thank you for your time,
Fitting
good sir.
for Tupani's
Enjoy
tomb.
the day.
I will let the governor know how helpful you have been when next we dine.
Last chance for the tour. See the inner workings of this thrilling marvel of commerce. Tour. See the inner workings of this thrilling marvel of commerce. join our group and learn of the great wonders of the banking world. Last chance for the tour. See the inner workings of this thrilling marvel
Alright, so I gotta do this again. Sweet Jesus. So I have to kill him, then move over there. Alright. This is extremely strictly what it wants. Which is quite frustrating.
Where is Tupani?
Please! I have a family. He's in the vault ogling his priceless paintings.
Oh, fancy. Fitting for Tupani's tomb.
The official bank tour is leaving soon. Last chance to join our group and learn of the great wonders of the banking world.
Please, don't harm me. I'll assist you. What would you have me do?
I rather fancy a private tour of the vault.
Just come out, it'll go easier on you. Give it a rest, or I'll do for you. Come on in.
Right this way, sir. The records are stored in here.
You're not supposed
This
to be
area's
here.
restricted.
Cover as much ground as you can. He ain't getting away.
So this is the vault, huh? Oh crap. Whoops. Sorry for the bumpy right.
Damn your clumsiness! We will count everything later.
Last chance for the tour. See the inner workings of this thrilling marvel.
Mr. Starrick will be pleased with our work tonight.
Last chance for the tour.
Hurry now. You will get your cut as promised.
And in a few months, another robbery will fill our stockings again.
The official bank tour is leaving soon.
Hurry now. You will get your cut as promised.
We'll be rich.
Damn your clumsiness!
Sorry, sir. Won't happen again.
Faster!
We'll be rich.
We should be nearly finished by now.
All that gold.
Hurry now. You will get your cut as promised. Quickly, stack them up and wheel it out. Damn your clumsiness!
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
You've got the rest of your life to count it, as long as you live. Mr. Starrick will be pleased with our work tonight. Hurry now. You will get your cut as promised. Rich. Faster! Damn your clumsiness!
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Faster!
Damn their clumsiness.
Mr. Starrick will be pleased with our work tonight. Quickly, stack them up and wheel it out.
So how the hell do I get down there without running into these guys?
Hurry now. You will get your cut as promised. Damn your clumsiness!
Sorry, sir.
Faster!
It won't happen again.
You've got the rest of your life to count it, as long as you live. Mr. Starrick will be pleased with our work tonight.
avenge you. Who did this?
We don't welcome your type here. Promised.
Damn your clumsiness!
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
We will count everything later.
Got him.
You've stolen your last shilling from the people of London.
Those animals squander their savings. We are the experts in investment. Nothing would be built or improved. Nothing would rise above the muck without our hand guiding. No creating the future. They benefit as much as they're worth.
It is their city, not yours.
Without our investments, there would be no city.
For the path of the dead.
Give him a quick penny there. God damn it. Alright. So, like, in order for me to do that, I can't do the other stuff.
Well, what say you?
You're not gonna like it.
Now, see here. I am graced with the Aberline family's robust constitution.
2 pennies robbing the Bank of England.
The governor of the bank. I think I might need to sit down.
There's no time for that. Bastard's probably deep in the vault by now.
However you get in, I don't want to know.
Of course. But do you know how I can get in?
The bank is designed to protect England's gold reserves. A fortress, guarded under lock and key. There is the bank manager, Mr. Osborne. Only he is allowed free access to the vault. We can spot him near the entrance. And, oh yes, one man keeps a...
Okay. Let's do this one more time.
Where is Twopenny?
Please! I have a family. He's in the vault ogling his priceless paintings.
Okay, so this isn't the way I want to go. It's gonna be in here.
The official bank tour is leaving soon. Last chance to join our group and learn of the great wonders of the banking world. commerce. Can you wake up? Last chance for the tour. See the inner workings of this thrilling marvel. I'll be with you shortly. Not moving? Are you dead?
Oh, let's see what that was.
Ooh, boy. That was a big sneeze. Okay.
Damn your clumsiness!
Center of activity. This way, please. The Bank of England was founded in 1694 and has been situated in Threadneedle Street since 1734.
Mr. Will be pleased with our work tonight.
Alright, he just warped.
Hurry now. You will get your count as promised. Damn your clumsiness! We will count everything later. We should be nearly finished by now. Hurry now. You will get your count as promised. Rich. Hurry now. You will get your count as promised.
So you guys just aren't gonna notice.
Do you need assistance?
Mr. Starrick will be pleased with our work tonight. Quickly, stack them up and wheel it out.
This is no place for you.
Mr. Starrick
Better investigate that noise.
Faster.
go.
Do I steal you now, or wait until the moment is more opportune? The Queen will not stand for it. But they are just so worthless locked up in here. They must be put to work. Let me see what's taking them so long.
You've stolen your last shilling from the people of London.
Those animals squander their savings. We are the
You've done it now, boy!
If you value your life, keep your distance.
He can't defeat you all!
Please, you try.
Just brutal.
Thank goodness, the police! We're saved!
Arrest them all for robbing the people of England. The Bank of England is closed until further notice.
Fun, frustrating.
The currency a laughingstock. Inflation out of control, Twopenny brutally murdered.
And yet Parliament does nothing.
The bill will be defeated, sir. That buffoon Disraeli shall be taken care of. It has been arranged, upon my honor.
Your honor carries little weight.
How dare you, sir!
The poor people of this city have suffered enough. Today I granted a significant rise to my staff in order to counter inflation.
What?
I would supply all of London if I could. Meanwhile, you sit in your club and wax poetic with promises your honor cannot pay. Your family's fortune, however. I wonder what they would offer to keep your record out of the newspapers. About the same as Disraeli would offer for your balls, I'd wager. But let's be generous. Why limit ourselves to one or the other when we can have it all? What say you, sir? Shall I come collect? No more dallying. The halls of Parliament must be free to govern. Again. Understood? You may see yourself out.
Messing with his
A
mojo, he's
letter.
getting sloppy.
For me?
Sequence 7, all is fair in politics. Jacob and Evie have killed 2 of Corporal Sterrick's agents, Philip Twopenny and Lucy Thorne. The Templars are far from defeated. Conspiracy to assassinate the Prime Minister takes Jacob to the Houses of Parliament, and despite Evie's triumph with Lucy Thorne, the quest to push her out of Eden takes a dramatic turn.
Dear Mr. Starrick, men hired. Strike tomorrow. Disraeli's death will stall Corrupt Practices Act indefinitely. Gladstone will be far more pliable. May the father, etc., etc. be. So Starrick's got his finger in politics, has he? I need to enter the Sinopian Club and find out who B is.
Tread delicately around Parliament.
As if I don't usually.
Your indiscretion at the Bank of England caused British currency to nearly collapse.
Nearly is the operative word. Speaking of collapses, what of the key you found that unlocks very little?
Henry took it for research. I am confident that the vault is ours.
Nearly ours, Evie. Nearly. A letter. For me?
The flowers.
Fry, a pleasure to see you. Looking a bit down at the heels, Fry. Hijackings, raids, robberies, so much variety.
Trouble with the wife again, Reg?
I'll say. Now that London's cleaned up a bit, she wants to go about together.
It's all right. Take her to the waxwork place.
Wax what?
You don't know it? Madam something a runner from France. Famous people made of wax.
What's the world coming to? There he is.
Ploughman's lunch for me. Perpendicular, I suspect.
I've an extra £5. I'll put it in the bank. It's safe as houses now.
Clerking somewhere, mate. I can see you for a clerk.
You look quite good with a cane. That's a nicely cut suit.
Here comes the romance.
Miss Fry, I brought some books. I hope I'm not intruding by being here.
Quite the contrary. It's nice to have the company. A herbarium? Are you collecting flowers for someone?
Only myself. I'm told it's something of a British pastime. Did you know they all have symbolic meanings?
I had heard something of the sort.
Of course you have. Unfortunately, I have no time to fill the book.
I could collect some samples, if you'd accept my help.
I would appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Fry.
Sometimes I rather miss Crawley.
Let's see, already got all the flowers. We're good. Story so far, Jacob discovered that Starrick's banker, Philip Twopenny, was planning to use his position as governor to rob the Bank of England. Jacob infiltrated the vault and assassinated Twopenny. Evie headed to the Tower of London, hoping to find the shroud after a final confrontation with Lucy Thorne and recovering the key, but the shroud is still missing.
Mignonette, your qualities surpass your charms.
I'm not entirely sure that's meant as a compliment. Love in a Mist. That's a pretty name.
Alternatively called Devil in a Bush.
Narcissus. Self-love. I should buy a bouquet for Jacob.
Most unkind, Miss Fry.
As amusing as all this is, I really should be getting back to work. If you need me...
I'll send a bouquet.
Of irises?
A message. Indeed.
Yeah, I got a cape now.
A letter? For me?
Clown. I got all this. Alright, I guess that's it. What has changed?